Today I want to talk about consonant structures. Pianists use this all the time in their voicings with their right hand, with their left hand also, but mainly right hand voicings. And as bass players, we never talk about this because we don't use right hand voicings, and our instrument is very low. But I'm working on a song where you can do so. Consonant structures tend not to be. Well, you can use, of course, normal arpeggios, major, minor, or this is major, or minor. It's basically you're just playing the same structure in different keys, and it works because you maintain the internal intervals, even though you're changing the key. But the cool stuff with consonant structure happens when you don't just do 1, 3, 5, when you do different intervals, like you do the major second and the major seventh, for example. That's this bass line, the intro that I just that you heard at the beginning of the video. So we have the 1 and the 2 and the major seventh. Just hear how beautiful it is. And then I just take that same structure and I move it. And move it down again. And now this is where it doesn't work anymore. I can't really use my thumb. I probably could, but I think just having a 1, major, 3, and 7 so low sounds good. I guess I could do the 9. Nah, it's too muddy. When you get too low, it gets muddy. And that's really the reason why consonant structures aren't used a lot on bass, is because a lot of them sound muddy. That's the nature of low frequencies. And that's the reason why consonant structures happen more in the right hand of pianists when they're playing. But that doesn't mean we can't do it. It's just probably above, in thumb position, is where you'll find the most fruitful consonant structures. So yeah, 1, major second, and major seventh. Super awesome consonant structure that you can use for your compositions as well. What other ones can we think of? So that's like 1, flat 5, and major 6. Yeah, so for example, there's tons of cool ones on the bass. Experiment, try stuff out, but just having the same structure that you use everywhere is called consonant structure. There's a John Patitucci interview where he thinks a lot in hand positions and hand shapes when he plays, as opposed to hearing every single note. And when I hear hand positions and hand shapes, I'm thinking, those consonant structures. Like it totally works to play. If you have a cool lick and it just fits really well in the hand, you totally just try to do that up and down in different positions. There's no shame in it. I think when I first started bass, I was like, I should try to hear every single note. And the older I get, I'm like, this is cool. I'm going to use this everywhere. And both strategies work. Combining them is probably the best way to do it. And of course, don't forget about tenths. They're the go-to because you have the low note and the high note, and just playing them together is beautiful. That's just gorgeous. You can do major tenths wherever. Another good one, of course, is fifths. Playing a string instrument, a non-fretted instrument, has its disadvantages. It's harder to play the notes. But one big advantage that it has is that we can actually play perfectly in tune, in theory. On a guitar, for example, you have a fret there. So the thing is, when you play a fifth, on the piano, it's technically a little out of tune. Actually, every interval except for the octave is out of tune on the piano, but that's the compromise that we've made with equal temperament. But on a non-fretted string instrument, we don't have to make that compromise. We can play perfect fifths perfectly in tune. And it's a strength that we have. And yeah, we got to make use of it because that's a super cool feature of the bass that you can play really perfect fifths. So yeah, that's another constant structure that you can use, perfect fifths. So that's it. Just want to talk about constant structures on the bass. It is possible and it sounds dope. Yeah, stay tuned. In the next video, I'm going to talk about singing while playing bass at the same time. How to do it, why it's important, and why it's just so much fun and why you should be doing it. So, see you there.